Hi, everybody. We are in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, one of the deepest traditions of hockey history in America, some of the greatest players, and we're ready to watch some tonight. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Penguins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Samuelson's got it in the defensive end. Taken by Tuck. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And now it's grabbed by Tuck. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Buffalo's won it, now they'll go on the attack.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
McLeod's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Pass out front, and that shot's blocked. Picked up along the wall by McLeod. The Penguins have it now. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. The Penguins played along the boards. Oh, a clutch save! Here's a short pass to McLeod. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Dismissed that chance. Puck picked up by Power. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot! Denied by the goaltender.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Powers gained the line and on the attack. Shot! Beats the goal! Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
That's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Sabres were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Sends it in on the attack. Quick pass to Kindle. Gains the zone on the left wing. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Penguins drop the puck in the defensive zone. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Pittsburgh's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Let's see what the officials are calling. Dahlin's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done, get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
Crosby's got control of it now behind the cage. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Sends it down low. Takes the feed. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
That opportunity's rejected. Oh, here we go. This team
taking advantage of a power play opportunity. Just get the PK running, be pressure-filled and urgent on the puck. And when you create motion, open your lanes, get butts in front of the goaltender, and bury it.
Pittsburgh's got that goal back. They conceded, and look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Zucker. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And the puck's knocked loose. The Sabres ready to go on the attack. And he takes the pass. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Slides the puck to Doan. And that's intercepted by Duel. Tries to feed it over to Letang. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Great save! Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a shot! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Penguins take it along the wall. The Sabres have it behind the net. Handles the puck. Buffalo's got the puck in the corner. And that one's turned away. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Penguins have it against the wall. Novak's got the puck. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Slides the puck over. Gains the zone from the right. Quick shot. Handles that one.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Kindle's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Scooped up along the wall by Byron. And it's kicked away. Handles the pass. Benson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. From the slot, wrist shot. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Silov's last save shows his incredible agility and his ability to move freely within his crease. I mean, he's got the power push. He's got the positioning to be able to make that save.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Shilov freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Crosby's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Rust's got it across the line. Fires it! Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Ryan's been consistent over the course of his...
He's got a breakaway! He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Buffalo's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike, and now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Moves it over to Raquel. Great pass from off the right side. Kesselring. Takes it at center. Krebs setting up against the wall. Slides it across. Well, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Passes it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off. So it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
Pittsburgh's ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game. Your legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting the equalizer because of it.
Oh, makes the save, just not enough to keep it out.
Seahawks really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up the front of the net.
Sends it out in front. Picked off in front. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Right on the doorstep. Buffalo's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Metza. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone. The fans are nervous. There's a collision. Here's the feed. Another feed. Oh, thunderous collision there. Takes the feed. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Dishes it off again here. Moves it again. And that's stopped. Tuck's got control of the puck in the corner. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Sends it into the offensive zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Achari's got him to the side. Great read to break up the play. The Sabres cross the line and gain the zone. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
Buffalo's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent. They're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Here's a chance. Lance going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Buffalo still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Buffalo's looking to break out. Trying to clear the zone. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Buffalo's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Unleashes a cannon! Big time stop there. And some good footwork to kick it away. Tries to get it over to Molenston. Swing and a miss. Puck scooped up by Krebs. Quick feed to Rust. And now he moves it to Raquel. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Sabres will lose a man, tripping the call.
Up by 1 and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
The Sabres will play it in their own end. Gets the puck in deep. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but message-sending hit along the wall.
The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. They move the puck out of harm's way. Down the right side and into the zone. Huge steal in his own end.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Shot! And put that one out of the net. Sends it in front, and that goes off the body and a ride. Big save by the goaltender.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Malkin's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Lyon's going to hang on for a whistle. Kozak's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, and reflexes to make that pivot save. Moves the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Malkin. And he's knocked off the puck there. Feeds the puck over to Molenston. Picked off in the open ice. Tries to the sweet spot. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, hey, James. That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
He looks deep the net side. Well, talk about a friendly game right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, this is just a beauty goal, but it comes back to the details of the game. Being strong off of the puck, making sure you have an active stick, and then, of course, the IQ to read and anticipate the play. He does just that. He jumps on and intercepts the puck, but he doesn't just stand there. He gets his feet moving, and he buries it with a fantastic finish.
Pittsburgh's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Takes the pass. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Works it across to Doan. with possession along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Darlene. Easily turned away by the goaltender. Covers it up and will get a stoppage in play. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Penguins win the draw. Along the half wall with the puck. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Here's a short pass to Hellenius. Picks up the puck. What a great read, breaking up the pass. And they'll go off for a change after dumping it in. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. The Penguins played along the wing. Pass back to the point. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And that pass goes off a stick. Directs it on over to Darlene. The Penguins going to work on offense. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Slides the puck over to Thompson. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Angles it over to Crosby. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Thompson. Quick pass to Byron. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tuck. Witherspoon's crossed the line and gained the zone. Sends a pass over. Moves it to Tuck. The Sabres have it now. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Turned aside by Sheelogs. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Turned aside with the glove by Ryan. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Here in the back half of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Novak's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. McLeod's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Buffalo's through center and now in the offensive end. Sheelogs makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. And off the draw, they win possession. Receives the pass. Here's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get it out. Taken along the wall by Letang. Novak's taking it from his own end. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Picked up along the wall by Quinn. Malkin's got the puck in his own zone. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck to Metsov. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Novak. Denies him with the save. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Krebs. Sends it in deep. The Penguins have it behind the cage. And he takes the dish. Tries to get it to Soloviev. The Sabres gain possession. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Tries to feed it over to Krebs. The Sabres take it across the blue line. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Works it across to Crosby. Slides the puck across to Byram. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Krebs. Tries to get the puck to Achari. And they cough it up at center. Quick feed to Darlene. Great poke check on the reach. The Penguins play it along the boards. Dumps it in. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Feeds it over. And he was ready for that one. Slides it diagonally to Darlene. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Jones tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick, and he lost possession.
Angles it over to Rust. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Krebs. Sent into the offensive zone. The Penguins play the puck from behind the net. Quick pass to Achari. He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! Makes the glove stop.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. Thompson's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Slides it on over to Brazeau. Dumps it into the O-zone. Quick pass across to Tuck. Passes it over to Darlene. Slides the puck across to Samuelson. Uses the force on that hit. Oh, great read on the play. Buffalo's got the puck. The Sabres have it behind the net. Good stand-up hit on the play. Here's a chance on the attack. Takes a shot. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. The Sabres have it now. Samuelson's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Wants some open space at center. Makes the move, and the puck hops away from him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Return pass. And now he angles it across to Hellenius. Oh, what a stop with the kick save! Gets the puck in deep. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Sends it over to Samuelson. Buffalo's on the attack. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Penguins take it along the wall. Fires it on net. Grabs it with the glove.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Buffalo's got the win off that draw. McLeod's lugging the puck. Here's a shot. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
The Sabres have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Penguins continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Pittsburgh's won the draw in the neutral zone. Intercepted at center by Quinn. Moves it to Zucker. He got all of that hit. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Passes on over to Malkin. Puts it on in. Way too much congestion blocks that. Picked up along the boards by Byram. From center they get into the attacking area. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Sends it across the ice. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lyon.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Slides the puck down low. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Shuts him down.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting at the top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Slides it across the Tuck. Broken up at center by Rust. Tuck's swooping in on the attack. Pittsburgh's got it in their own end with time against them. The Sabres take possession in the defensive end. Thompson's got it against the boards. What a steal in his own end.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Well, already a high-scoring affair, and we've only played 20 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Penguins really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd-man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Crosby's moving the puck through his own zone. Tosses it off to Thompson. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Tries to feed it over to Tuck. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Raquel. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And now it's over to Mantha. Right on the doorstep. And that's off a stick. And now he moves it to Molenston. Sends it across. That's gloved by Shulas. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Sabres have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. Novak's won the draw inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Zucker. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McLeod. Here we go. Odd man rush here. With the stop.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Penguins start with the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Solovia. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Here's a short pass to Byram. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Breaks up the play with a poke check. Wait, they're signaling a goal. It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now.
Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. Your recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Sabres have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Picked off by Achari. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by the zone. Quick pass to Doan. Sends the pass over. Feeds the puck to Doan. Sends it over to Helenius. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
And now he tries to get it across to Molinston. Look out, here they come on the attack. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Jawor's been flagged for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
The Sabres will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Back-to-back saves there!
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. And that's sacrificing the body of Trump. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Across to top. Another feed. Oh, and that's intercepted. Oh, a good textbook hit there. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Takes a shot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Puck battle along the boards. The Sabres will get some fresh legs out on the ice on this man advantage here. Moves it around along the half wall. The Penguins have possession shorthanded. And he takes the feed. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Seeloff has been on point in the paint, James. Just look at that last save. Not sure how he was able to keep it out of the net, but he does. Very aggressive and athletic in his crease.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Moves it to Doan. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Byron. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Shea. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Feeds it over on the rock. Blocked in front. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. And he loses control of the puck. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Streaking through center, they go on the attack.
Dewars almost back on the ice.
Loses the coverage there. The Penguins are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving, puck, and controlling the play. They came up to a hot goaltender.
Lots of time left in this period. The Sabres lead by a pair. It's 5-3. Krebs quick on the draw. Moves it over to Kozak. On the attack along the boards. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
It's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
The Sabres have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Denies him! Along the wing up the neutral zone. Puck grabbed by Rust. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Passes it to Krebs. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kozak. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Sabres have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Buffalo's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
The Penguins gain possession. Novak stick handling in his own zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Sidesteps the check. Fantastic save!
Lyons had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Moves it quickly over to Novak. Here's a shot! That's not going to fool him. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Buffalo's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the way. The Penguins gain control of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around.
Pittsburgh's entire team has been real lackluster from the beginning of this game. They looked ill-prepared at puck drop, and the only saving grace is they have half a game left to try and claw their way back into it.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Brazil. Stones up with the blocker. He scores! On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out, because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
The Penguins desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Works it across to Rust. The Sabres take possession here in the open ice. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. From off the wall and onto his stick. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Piece of it to keep it out.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Buffalo's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And he passes it up ahead to Zucker. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Buffalo's grabbed a hold of the puck. Gets it over to Zucker. Oh, he got rocked and jumps right into his own bench.
to get out of here. The only good thing is it's his own teammates that can pick him up.
Dumps the puck in. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Slides it across to Tuck. Samuelson's got it in the defensive zone. Quick shot! Turned aside with a glove by Lyon.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Novak's won the draw and they're on the attack. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he's just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
The Penguins have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within one.
Pittsburgh's got the puck behind the net. Letang's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Novak. Lets the wrister go. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck over to Crosby. Great defensive effort with the stick. Pass to Samuelson. And that's intercepted by Raquel. Taken along the wall by Rust. Buffalo's got it from behind the net. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get it out of harm's way. Slides it diagonally to Rust. Dropped him in the open ice. And he takes the feed. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. Helenia's injury has ruled him out for the remainder of this game. We just received confirmation, James, and this is a real tough blow when you hear it from the medical staff. I mean, he's got to be feeling it, extremely frustrated now. What do you do with the lineup?
Well, unfortunate news, but at least it provides clarity for the... coaching staff one way or another going forward. Quick pass to Tuck. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Here he is with the backhander. And a great save. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Fires it. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to Tuck. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Memphis carrying it ahead. And now it's grabbed by Thompson. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Oh, what a hit on the play. And he's on his own bench there, Cheryl.
The only good thing is he's not on the opponent's bench, right? He'd be getting a face wash if he was over there, but instead he's on his teammate's bench, and you know what? They're going to pick him up.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Tees it off. Takes the feed. Looks to get the puck over to Kindle. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Angles it over to Byron. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Benson's got it along the wing. Heater in front. Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive consecutive saves.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Silov's doing a great job of helping out his teammates here, able to deny the high-danger scoring chance here. Very athletic in his crease.
Buffalo's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides it to Zucker. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now he angles it across to Malkin. Taken by Quinn. Dumps it in. Picked up along the wall by McLeod. Passes the puck over to Novak. Reaches out and uses the stick. And he's tripped up on the play. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses. And man, do they take advantage. Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
The Sabres have padded their lead now, extending it to 2 here in the second.
Now you're over halfway through the game now. You've got a healthy lead, but you got to find a way to keep the pedal to the metal, if you will, James. You have to put the gas on. You want to attack. You don't want to sit back and give them any life.
And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Zucker. Here's a blast. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And now it's to Kulak. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. McLeod's got the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Letang.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Puck picked up by Raquel. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And he serves it across to Raquel. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Carlson's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Raquel. Centering pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! That's gloved by Ryan. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Buffalo's won the draw. Slides it over to Molenston. The Sabres played along the boards. Glove save made by Shilons. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Sabres will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Scrum along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Novak. Carlson's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. And he sends it across to Malkin. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Shot! Redirected off a stick. Moves the puck across to Novak. Malkin's got it on the offensive end. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Shea. And that's poked away by Metza. The Penguins ready to go on the attack. Buffalo's looking to break out. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Gives it right back. The Penguins move it ahead. And that's a smart heads-up play by Molenston. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Oh, he misses on a grade A+ scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick, just unable to put it in the mesh.
His reflexes on display tonight. Handles the puck. Directed over to Kessering. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Here's a chance. That's blocked. Tosses it to McLeod. Takes a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Buffalo's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Slides the puck over. Here's a short pass to Brazeau. Slides the pass over to McLeod. Quick pass to Power. Gaining momentum up along the side. Puck dumped in. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Kindle's got it in the offensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Good stop by Ryan. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. That's a solid check on the play. The Sabres cross the blue line and are on the attack. Glove save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Sabres want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Buffalo's got it, and they're on the attack. Answers it with an even better save. The Penguins have it now. Takes a shot, and there's the save on the play.
Seeloff makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
Tries to get the puck over to Tuck. Moves it to Samuelson. Handles the pass. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it quickly over to Samuelson. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I love that he pounced on the puck right after the defensive zone turnover. He wanted to make good out of that costly turnover, and he does, sliding it right inside the post.
Buffalo's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it. Thompson's been the catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong, and he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
Buffalo's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Tuck's gaining momentum. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes it off, they go back on the attack. And he catches that one with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Buffalo's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they'll dump it in. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Krebs has it in the defensive end. Picked up by Kozak.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass across to Morenz. Great read by Mantha. Big time stop. Up along the wing. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Penguins have it against the wall. Dishes it to Crosby. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And he takes a shot. Decides to go to the backhand. Big time stop there. Into the offensive zone. Easily turned aside by Ryan.
Seeloff made a grade A save there, and it just shows that he wants that puck, right? He's so aggressive, he's so assertive in his crease, and he knew where that puck was going every step of the way.
The Sabres have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. McLeod's won the faceoff. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Puck scooped up by Byram. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Dished on over to Byram. Fires it on net. He scores! Off the pipe and pulls in the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, this is a fantastic shot that beats the goaltender clean and hits the post. Doesn't come out, redirects right back in. That's a fortuitous bounce for the shooter.
And it looks like the hockey equivalent of going to the bullpen's happening here as they're going to change goaltenders.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
Buffalo's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop them. They've got the intermission, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Power. Benson's going to play against the net wall. And they score! The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago.
This could be a real difficult spot for a goaltender to come into, James. The team is not playing well in front of you. The starter's been chased out of the crease, and then you get peppered right away. Real tough.
Buffalo's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
The Sabres gain control of the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Tuck's taking it from his own end. Here they come on the attack. Tuck dances around the check. And the traffic scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Sabres are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Tuck's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Scores!
play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Sabres are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got to come to the lead.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Dishes it off. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a block stop by Skinner.
I know it stepped on their toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Played big in the moment there. Lions going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Sabres have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Into the offensive end now. Picks up the coverage. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
And the puck's booted away. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Lazat's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. And that's deflected off someone in front. Puck grab by Kesselring. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Rust.
That's both poor puck and game management, James, when you're
stop
up.
there with time winding down.
Crosby's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
There's the horn. 2 periods down. A 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Puck is dropped on the 3rd, and if you love offense, well, stick around for this one. What's this game closing through 2 periods tonight?
The Penguins are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retrieved it, they haven't hounded it, they haven't been aggressive, and as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Grabbed along the board by Crosby. Passes it over. Big stick save by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy from the bench, too. Sends And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Slides it across. Wicked stop by the goaltender.
The shots come from scores!
And there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they close the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board. Love the spatial awareness on this shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot and he scores.
Recognize that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Malkin.
That didn't look good, James. I mean, he is still on the ice and is going to need medical attention. That was just a huge hit, and he was on the wrong end of it. Quinn's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
The Sabres have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Jones been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Buffaloes have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Buffalo's got it in the defensive zone. And now it's over to Molenston. Pass across to Byron. Takes the feed. Moves the puck along the half wall. Buttons off the blocker. What a save by Skinner. Stuffs him again. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Shuts them down. Taken along the wall by Achari. Fires into the offensive zone. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Puck moved over to Byram. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Molenston. Feeds it on over to Lizotte. Along the half wall with the puck. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Tries to feed it over to Dewar. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. Sends the pass down low. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Puck battle along the boards. Reflex on display tonight on his part. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here's the official call. Byram's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates and you wind up in the penalty box.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They've scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
Tuch's moving the puck through his own zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Picked up along the boards by Rust. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Great save! Lions going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Here's a short pass to Metsa, and they send it down the ice. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. An easy pad save made by Lyon. Krebs is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Buffalo's going to start with the puck on their own end. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Moves it to Brazeau. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
Carlson's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse, as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot line. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Blocked in traffic. Loose puck battle along the boards. Quick pass to Kindle. Here's an opportunity, and that was stopped. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Novak.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
The Sabres will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now.
Byron's almost out of the box.
Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. The Penguins gain possession. And now he moves it to Novak. Byron's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Here they come on the attack. Here's the shot from a top position. That opportunity is rejected. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And he feeds it down to Thompson. And that's stolen by Lizotte. Pad save. He's on it tonight. Moves the puck. Works it across to Kesselring. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And the puck's kicked free. Picked up by Thompson. Here's a shot. Makes the save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when you redirect the puck to the corner.
On the attack without the boards. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Quinn's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Throws one up to Raquel. The Sabres have it now. Passes over to Tuch. The Sabres gain the zone. Taken by Thompson. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Moves it to Crosby. And now he tries to get it across to Raquel. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. A chance! He scores! And Gio was his name! Oh, a He's
going to get this on and nice, really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
Pittsburgh's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
From the point, they take control of it. Just gets enough to keep it out. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat.
Knowing how to protect the lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Zucker. Slides the puck to the crowd. And that's broken up by Siliboyov. Quick pass to Letang. Just a great defensive read there. Scooped up along the wall by Darley. Oh, he'll feel that one. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Across the line from center. Takes the pass. Byron's lugging the puck. And that shot dies in traffic. Pushes it across to Benson. Slides it diagonally to Power. Puck picked up by Byron. Kozak's picking up steam. Throws it in. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Dishes it to Mantha. Big hit that frees up possession. Feeds it over. And makes the save. The Sabres in transition at center. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed down low. From along the boards. Sends a pass over. Puts it on net. Spectacular kick save there. The Sabres have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Buffalo's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Shot! How many bodies in the way? Receives the pass. Change is coming up front as they send the puck in. Moves it quickly over to Malkin. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him with the save.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Buffalo's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Quick feed to Benson. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Carlson. Here's a short pass to Crosby. Shot! Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but they at least started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James. Honestly, James, if that was me in that situation, I would have intercepted the puck and looked to pop it to someone else right away. But he wants to get activated into the play. He's made a great defensive play, which turns to offense. And now he wants in on the action that he created. Well, he does, and he finishes it off.
Pittsburgh's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tuck.
Buffalo This top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Crosby's got the puck. Feeds it to Tuck. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Puts it in deep. The Penguins gain control of the puck. And he takes the dish. From center, they get into the attacking area. Answers the call with a big save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Sabres don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Big time stop there. And now he passes up to Doan. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And he coughs it up with the pass. Good check, frees the puck up. Pittsburgh's moving it into the offensive end. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Buffalo's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And he moves it up to Malkin. The Penguins played along the boards. The Sabres have it against the wall. Feeds the puck across to Samuelson. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck across to Soloviev. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Doan. Glove save by the goalie. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Sabres take possession here inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Moves it to Wotherspoon. Looks to set up at the point now. Shuts him down. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Sabres offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. The Clouds quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Dishes it off. Blocked, and he may have to stop the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to put...
Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one. That pulled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. We're going to take this replay back to where it all began, and it's going to be on the hit. I mean, in that contact zone that separates a player from puck. I mean, if you don't make this hit, you don't get possession, and there's no score.
The Penguins don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Raquel's got it along the wing. Grabbed along the boards by the tag. Buffalo's in on the offensive attack now. Big time stop there. Finds some space in the corner. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Takes a shot, and he comes up with a stop there. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he angles it across to Crosby. Sends the pass over. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Penguins have it from their own end. Pittsburgh's ready to go on the attack. Oh, look at this. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Buffalo's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Fires it into the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Sends it in on the attack. Puck scooped up by Kozak. And a great save!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Sabres have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Penguins pick up steam and are on the attack. With the backhand. Too many bodies in the way. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And the puck's knocked loose. Looks to pass it to Novak. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Angles it over to Novak. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Oh, hello! Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Moves it quickly over to Doan. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. From the point, looks to make something happen. And there's a glove save on the play.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Buffalo's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. McLeod's won the draw here in their own zone. Buffalo's gained the line and into the zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Puck grab by Lizotte. Quick pass across to Dewar. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Dewar's working it around in the corner. No room for that one to get through. Puck battle along the boards. The Penguins have it now. And that puck leaves the zone. And he takes the feed. Hard hit frees up the puck. He grabs the puck here at the point. Denies him. He got all of it. The Sabres offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Takes possession off the draw. Moves the puck down low. Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. Tries to feed it over to Letang. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Pushes it across to Brazil. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Benson. Passes it over. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Into the offensive zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Buffalo's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Tuck's got it against the boards. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side.
Rust's a true sniper, James, and he's already got two in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
And he takes the feed. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Taken by Tuck. And now it's grabbed by Power. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Slides it across. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Buffalo's won the defensive zone draw. The Sabres will play from the defensive zone. And he loses control here. Poked away in the neutral zone. Quick feed to McLeod. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Gets the puck over to Molenston. With possession along the wall. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Novak's got it in the offensive end. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Puck sent over to Malkin. From the open ice, they gain the line. Puck picked up by Zucker. We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Penguins will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, this is a frustration penalty. They're getting blown out in this game, and it's showing up in the penalty box here. They got to find a way to reset, or they're going to be dancing to the box the rest of the game.
Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, as the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them. Because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Now over to Doan. Moves inside! What a glove save by Skinner!
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Lazat's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Sabres win the faceoff. No room for that one to get through. Feeds the puck to Lazat. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Sabres have it against the wall. Tries to get it out of the zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Shea's got it in the defensive end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Buffalo's moving it along the wing. Pittsburgh's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Here we go, puck's in deep. Buffalo's got the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to McLeod. And mercifully, down to seconds left in this one. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Penguins will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
The Sabres could really open things up with a 5-on-3 power play. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And he rings the post!
Buffalo's trying to increase their lead, and they're sitting pretty comfortable right now, just dominating possession in the offensive zone. This one wires right off the post, but nonetheless, they are always retrieving and hounding the puck. Great game by them.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Grabs the puck in the corner. Quick stop by Skinner.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Crosby's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Pittsburgh's got the win off that draw. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it into the offensive zone. Slides the puck ahead to Byram. Takes the feed. We got a whistle as the puck sails into the bench. Buffalo Buffalo's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. McLeod's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Here's a chance to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Delayed penalty coming up here. And another call against the home team. And these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
Buffalo's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Makes the save. Cool and cold under pressure. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. The Sabres have to feel good with this win tonight. Statistically, the better team, and win those draws, Cheryl. You talk about that constantly, and they did.
Yeah, James, they won the battle at the dot, but even the 50-50 pucks, they were able to win them because their wingers were urgent and jumped in quickly. And this is telling a story of a team that wants to play confident. They want to get pucks quick, and they want to dictate the tempo.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski saying peace.